Well, 2022 is officially coming to an end sooner, and after the year that I had, I will admit it's nowhere near as the same lengths as 2021, but at the same time, this year was honestly a mixed bag for me. I mean, there were good moments, there were mixed moments, but at the same time, there were a lot of sacrifices and scrapped ideas knowing full well that this year just isn't the same as the previous years when it comes to the lack of uploads. To the point that in September, I had zero uploads. Well, aside from that one upload that I ended up deleting, but that doesn't qualify. Bottom line is, after doing my 25 Christmas videos, it really goes to show that I'm willing to make 2023 a different year compared to the year that I had. I'm saying this because as of now, I have finished the recording of one of my Valentine's Half Month 5 videos. Yes, I'm going to be doing Valentine's Half Month 5. I was so surprised I wasn't going to do it anymore after doing Valentine's Half Month 4, but considering the motivation is back slightly, I'm actually thankful that I managed to get back into the zone to make more videos in the future. But considering that this video is catered to what I have in store for the new year, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. I've been recently making Loud House vs. Casagrande videos, and they're gonna be uploaded for every Sunday until whenever I stop. Now, when it comes to Valentine's Half Month, I'm only gonna be uploading the Loud House vs. Casagrande's videos on Tuesday, since the second Tuesday is Valentine's Day. And at the same time, I'm willing to at least find more information involving episodes involving the Loud House and the Casagrandes. Because to be perfectly with you, I've had mixed opinions on reviewing the episodes solo without any verses or comparisons. And considering I ended up scrapping those, I really had to pick the better alternative by doing Loud House vs. Casagrandes, because let me tell you, I have so many ideas involving that subject that you might be interested once those videos are uploaded. And another thing to point out is that Cartoon Crisis 3 is going to arrive in the 4th week of January. Mainly the fact that I want to lead up to a huge opening when it comes to reviewing multiple bad episodes, since I have 3 videos involving Cartoon Crisis 3 for January, and there's gonna be more when it comes to Valentine's Half Month 5, and I'm willing to make more and more as the year progresses. My plan is that I'm going to try my best to make as many Cartoon Crisis 3 videos as possible from the first month all the way to the last month of 2023. Yeah, it's gonna be a tricky year, but at the same time, it's worth noting that people have been waiting for me to do another Cartoon Crisis. I'm willing to make it happen no matter what. When it comes to a few projects I have planned, in the 3rd week of January, I'm gonna be uploading my first Lonely Vibes video. Well, I'm gonna be discussing my intro and outros. Believe me when I say this, once I upload my second YouTube video for the following year, which is 2023, I'm gonna be having a different intro and outro in order to avoid copyright. Because as far as I'm concerned, I want this video to be somewhat important, knowing full well that it actually means something ever since I made those intros and outros since 2016. And at the same time, coming up with new ideas of Lonely Vibes is somewhat important, because what I have in store for 2023 isn't going to be the same in the standards of 2021. Because as far as I'm concerned, what I'm going to be describing in Lonely Vibes are maybe YouTuber tributes because I might be done with them, and Summerpalooza, since I didn't do Summerpalooza this year. Anyway, when it comes to the future videos that I have in store, I'm not sure this is a possibility, but I'm planning to do a top 25 Beach City episodes from Steven Universe. Mainly the fact that even if some people may have issues with those episodes, I actually found some enjoyment in those episodes. As I grow accustomed to them, the more I think about them. It just grew to me that even if Steven Universe had issues when it comes to not focusing on the homeworld or the other characters involving gem culture, it's not like the Beach City episodes were offensive. Like, granted, there were a few duds along the way, but at the same time, I'm willing to do a top 25 video involving Steven Universe because, if you ask me, I have zero plans on doing a Steven Universe month-long marathon for 2023 since I scrapped it for this year. Let me tell you, I really had a difficult time into reconsidering if I'm ever going to do a month dedicated to a cartoon in the same fashion as We Bear Bears or Krusty Girls, but on the other hand, I really do not want to pressure myself into doing so much effort into doing the month that I'm not fully capable of, especially when it comes to doing other projects along the way. Cartoon Crisis 3 is probably going to take up most of the videos in order for me to save them for 2024 if I'm ever going to do that, along with the fact that 2023 is going to be a year where I literally have two alternatives: Loud House vs. Casagrande or Cartoon Crisis 3 videos. Now there are multiple videos involving Valentine's Half Month 5, along with the fact that I made two videos that are reviews from Craig of the Creek and The Ghost and Molly McGee for my January schedule. But at the same time, there is a chance that I might talk about an episode that I feel like it, but knowing full that I'm somewhat burned out, it's gonna take time for me to get used to making a video centering around those cartoons that have nothing to do with the two subjects that I mentioned. Granted, there is a chance that I'm gonna be doing a lot more as the year progresses, but at the same time, I'm not sure. Especially since that I had a Patreon request on doing 5 episode reviews of Bluey, and I'm planning to do it sooner than later in 2023 by chance. All in all, is that 2023, I don't have anything going for, but at the same time, I'm trying my best to make 2023 a slight improvement over this year. Because as far as I'm concerned, even if I did have accomplishments here and there, this year wasn't really the best, knowing full well that the limitations that I had were a lot lower compared to 2021. Believe me, a lot has changed over the last year, and when it comes to Lonely Vibes, I'm going to be describing a lot whenever I get back to Summerpalooza, but it's going to be a topic that is going to be described in L Vibes whenever I talk about the scrap Summerpalooza 4 for this year. Another thing that I'm going to be mentioning is that I've been using the YouTube community posts and Twitter recently. I've been making posts recently on Twitter, and I'm getting accustomed to them. Not to mention that it's mostly foreshadowing of my uploads on my YouTube channel. I felt like I could have done that much more better and much more earlier on instead of doing it right now. But at the same time, Twitter just didn't get used to me, and I'm taking advantage of it whenever I have upcoming videos along the way. When it comes to YouTube community posts, I'm trying to at least do something interesting, knowing full well that I'm not going to be active completely. Like, I'm planning on doing 2 videos per week, or even 3 videos per week, and yet at the same time, with the rules being thrown out the window earlier this year, there's going to be a lot of surprises along the way, because I'm letting you know right now, I've made 3 Loud House videos for Valentine's half month. 5. 2 Loud House vs. Casagrande videos, and 1 review from a season 1 episode. And I'm planning on doing a 4th video involving the Loud House if the Royalwood's fairy tale from the Willow Loud House premieres way earlier before Valentine's Day, because that's my plans on reviewing that before Valentine's half month 5 comes to an end. Granted, I could be late, but at the same time, it's worth noting that I'm trying to make 14 videos for Valentine's half month 5. Granted, it's not much, but at the same time, I'm this close to making 11 videos, and I'm planning on doing a Lonely Vibes of Valentine's half month in order to describe what I feel about the videos I made during that time. Because, as far as I'm concerned, Lonely Vibes is going to be a main thing throughout 2023, wherever I'm in the mood. The first one about intro and outros, the second possibly Valentine's half month, and the next could be YouTuber tributes, considering I haven't been doing those recently, and Summerpalooza and Christmas. That's literally all I can think of, but at the same time, I could do different ideas involving Lonely Vibes, but who knows what 2023 is going to be for me. This year, when it comes to in the real world, I did a lot more. Like, I went to Disney World, I went to Nashville, Tennessee, just to name a few, but considering I never made vlogs about them, it really feels like that what I had in the outside of the internet just goes to show that a lot has changed when it comes to people going out more often, since that COVID is becoming less of a threat than it used to be. I will say that 2023 had its positives, even though that those positives had nothing to do with the struggles that I dealt with. So, all I can say is that 2023, I'm going to try everything to entertain you and try to give you what you want. Mainly when it comes to Loud House vs. Casagrande's videos and Cartoon Crisis 3 videos. And I am planning on trying to do different ideas along the way, but at the same time, I don't know. All I can say is that I was planning on doing a Lonely Vibes for this month, but at the same time, I do not want to put so much pressure, and I'd rather have Lonely Vibes to be the 100th Christmas video for next year. But if you're really interested into watching those videos, let's just see how the first Lonely Vibes will get your attention. I'm Lonely Fanboy 4 here, and I'll see you guys in 2023.